Let me ask you something real quick. You got that job offer, you saw the number, let's say $50,000 a year, and for a brief, beautiful moment, you felt rich. Then your first paycheck arrived and it hit different, way different. Where did half of it go? Who took it? And most importantly, can you get it back? That feeling you had staring at that pay stub, that's not confusion. That's your first real lesson in how money actually works in the real world. And today, I'm going to break all of it down, simply, clearly, and with zero sugarcoating. Welcome, let's get into it. Okay, so you're making $50,000 a year. That breaks down to about $4,166 a month. Sounds decent, right? You're already planning the apartment upgrade in your head. But here's the thing, that $4,166, that's called your gross pay. And gross is actually the perfect word for it, because what comes next is a little gross. By the time all the deductions are done, you're probably taking home somewhere around $3,100 to $3,300. That's your net pay, also known as your take-home pay, also known as the money that actually exists in your life. So, where did the other roughly $800 to $1,000 go every single month? Glad you asked. Let's go line by line. Federal income tax. This is the big one. The government wants its cut first, before you touch a single dollar. And before you spiral, no, you are not paying 22% on your entire income. That's a myth that's been stressing people out for decades. Here's how tax brackets actually work. Think of it like a staircase. The first roughly $11,000 you earn gets taxed at 10%. The next chunk up to about $44,000 gets taxed at 12%. Only if your income goes above that does 22% kick in, and only on the portion above that line. So on $50,000, you're effective, meaning your real, actual federal tax rate is closer to 12%. That's roughly $500 to $550 a month going to Uncle Sam. He's not asking, he's just taking. FICA, Social Security, and Medicare. Next up on your pay stub, FICA, which stands for Federal Insurance Contributions Act. A very official name for money you'll maybe see again in 40 years if the system still exists. This is split into two parts, Social Security at 6.2% and Medicare at 1.45%. Together that's 7.65% of your gross pay going out automatically. On $50,000, that's about $318 a month. Gone. Now yes, Social Security is supposed to pay you a monthly income when you retire, and Medicare covers your healthcare after 65, so it's not completely theft. It's more like forced savings for a future you can barely imagine right now. State income tax. Depending on where you live, your state also wants a piece. Some states like Texas, Florida, and Nevada charge zero state income tax. Zero. Zilch. The government there said, we're good, but other states like California or New York, they can take an additional 5 to 10%. That's a significant difference. Same salary, same job title. But one person takes home $300 to $400 more per month just because of their zip code. Geography is financial strategy, people. Health insurance and other benefits. Here's where most people's eyes glaze over on the pay stub. Health insurance premiums, dental, vision. If your employer offers benefits, a portion of the cost comes out of your check. Could be $50 a month, could be $300, depends entirely on your plan and employer. Good news, these are pre-tax deductions, meaning they come out before your income is calculated for tax purposes. So they actually lower your tax bill slightly. The government's way of saying, fine, we'll let you keep a little more if you stay healthy. 401k contributions. If you're contributing to your 401k, and you absolutely should be, more on that in another video, that money also comes out pre-tax. So if you're putting in 5% of your $50,000 salary, that's about $208 a month coming out. But it's going into your retirement account. It's not lost, it's future use problem, in the best possible way. Alright, let's put it all together. Gross monthly pay, $4,166, federal income tax, minus $500, FICA, SS plus Medicare, minus $318, state tax, average state, minus $150, health insurance, minus $150, 401k at 5%, minus $208. Take-home pay, approximately $2,840 per month, from $4,166 down to $2,840. That's about a 32% reduction, nearly a third of what you thought you were making, gone before you even see it. Now here's the dark humor moment. That number assumes you're being responsible with the 401k. If you skip it, you take home maybe $3,050. You feel richer month to month, and then you retire with nothing but regrets and a Netflix subscription you forgot to cancel in 2019. Okay, so now you know the truth, but knowledge without action is just expensive sadness. So here's what you can actually do to keep more of your money completely legally. Step 1. Adjust your W-4 withholding. When you start a job, you fill out a W-4 form. This tells your employer how much federal tax to withhold from each paycheck. Most people just fill it out and forget it. Big mistake. If you're single with no dependents and a simple tax situation, you can claim allowances that lower how much gets taken out every check. You'd get less of a refund at tax time, but you'd have more cash flowing every month. Your money now, not the government's interest-free loan. Step 2. Max out pre-tax accounts. The more money you put into pre-tax accounts, your 401k, HSA, health savings account, or FSA, flexible spending account, the lower your taxable income. Lower taxable income equals less tax. The IRS literally built these in so that people would save for the future. Use them. It's one of the few times the government is actually trying to help you. Step 3. Get your employer match. That's free money. Many employers will match your 401k contributions up to a certain percentage. Let's say they match 50 cents for every dollar up to 6% of your salary. That means if you contribute 6%, $2,500 on a $50,000 salary, they throw in $1,250 for free because you showed up and contributed. Ignoring that is leaving free money on the table. Actual free money, not a scam, not a trap. Step 4. Know your tax credits. Tax deductions lower how much of your income is taxed. Tax credits actually reduce the tax you owe dollar for dollar. The earned income tax credit, the saver's credit, education credits, these exist and millions of people never claim them because they don't know they exist. Check them every single year. Or better, use a tax professional once to set the baseline, then you'll know what to look for every time. Here's the bottom line. Your salary is not your income. Your gross pay is not your money. Your net pay, after all of this, is what you're actually working with. And the sooner you get real about that number, the sooner you can actually build something with it. Most people spend their whole careers chasing a bigger number on an offer letter without understanding what actually hits their bank account. Don't be that person. You're already ahead of 90% of people just by watching this. Next video, we're getting into how taxes actually work in detail, the brackets, the loopholes the rich use, and how you can use some of the same tools legally. Trust me, you're going to want to see that one. If this video opened your eyes even a little, drop a like, subscribe, and share this with one person who still thinks their salary is what they make. Help a friend out. I'll see you in the next one.